junk shops, and board spaces. There's the stuff. Ah, dang it. Pasting transparent pings, giving them a black background. The bane of my existence. Yep. There. That's better. No, there is no cat in a cooperative position. Unfortunately for cat cam. I guess we want to keep Wiley in, right? As the CPU meddler. That seemed like fun. Where am I going here? Oops. Serathon. Nope, that's not my way. Oh wow, there's a lot of previous marathon graphics in here. Do. There we go. Alright, what size are we looking at here? 42 by 32. What do we got here? $32 by 32. So a lot of that I don't need per se, unless I'm going to display more info than usual on the square. Do you want to do that? Would that even work? You guys are talkative tonight, you know that? That number kind of covers it up already, so we don't want anything terribly important there. I'll just leave it as is for now and see what we see. Alright, go on. Nope. Three levels of that. Animated? Is that what they have? Oh, it's just different connections. That's fine. We don't need that. Of course. All proper marathons take place at Hyrule Castle. Since he has basically dedicated his life to make that the best place he can for us to stream from. go ahead and color in this checkerboard for now. I'm probably going to lower all of that, so this will change, but good enough for now. Let's see. Light. This music is far too action-packed. It's making me feel like I gotta rush everything. Okay, there's a whole bunch of crap in here. Can we... Yeah, I have to restart to do that. I was gonna enlarge those icons for you guys, but it don't matter. All old stuff in there. Yeah. Robot Masters. Yeah, where's the Robot Masters? There they are. I don't need them. Nope, I did that wrong. Three images per row, 32 by 32. Good enough. Should slot right in there. Yes, yes. Oh, wait. The bonus spot graphics were in the robot file as well. We'll have to move those elsewhere. Alright. Owner, level. I don't know if we're going to have slime still. I need a... backgrounds. Need a placeholder, unclaimed kind of background. One, do they? Well, they do, but not one I want to use. Like a for sale sign or anything. So we'll just make it a blank thing for now. Perfect. I should blank everything out. Yep. Oh, by the way, I am hanging out in the Discord general channel if anyone wants to hop on and chat. Ugh, distracts me from coding, that kind of thing. While I try to remember what hacky code I used to put this together at the last minute before. Let's see here. Where do I sign ownership? Am I too soft? Shouldn't be, unless something changed. Yeah, it could be louder. I mean, I probably want that all the way up, right? Am I too loud now? Let me know. But what I said was I'm hanging out in the general voice channel in Discord if anyone wants to hop in and keep me company here. Let's see, this must surely be where I do ownership changes here. No, go away. That's not it. Something that hasn't been released yet. First bear. No, that's not it. That is moving. Battle. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm gonna have to recode more of this than I would have liked. Oh well. Okay, what's going on in battle? There's going to be trouble not having the robot value. So I use that everywhere. Yeah, if I had time, I would probably make it in Godot, which I like a lot better than Studio. Especially for, like, UI stuff, like menus and things. It has a lot better ways to handle that, and that's just a bit more programmer-focused in general. Though, they just unveiled Studio 2, and that's looking like a decent step up, too, so I'll have to decide which way I go soon. Okay, so we got an owner. So we don't care about the robot, really. Shading, that's all fine. I don't know if we'll have slime still. Maybe. No, I don't need to do that there. I just need to... I need to change some stuff when an owner is declared, and I really need to get rid of this robot code. See, I was thinking if we're doing more of a generic Monopoly style approach to it, that maybe if we wanted to like do a hostile takeover from someone else, we could just like willingly volunteer to eat something terrible. But I don't know how to do that without prompting if we want to do that every time we land on a square, which would be a hassle. So maybe I'll have to rethink that. Okay, all this winner outcome code, that is meaningless now. Whoop. Actually, all of that is meaningless. Whoa, what's stuff up there too? I might want to keep the showdown just for GUI purposes. Today was hectic. Emails flying left and right. Students, questions everywhere. Too many things to do. Wait, here's the default owner. 0. Okay, the bank is owner 0. That's fine. Should really just do that. That's gonna need to change. What if Wiley is the bank? Yeesh, that sounds fun, Pally. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with that stuff teaching online classes. But that also makes communication a lot harder, so... let's see, that's the showdown sprite, right? Okay. So, what we want to do... is just a little... if owner equals bank. Owner becomes 9... What scope am I in here? I don't need that. Oh, that's randomly assigning a robot. Which we don't need at all. This music is some random YouTube Mega Man playlist I found. There's battle. Okay, so that is in the scope of the space and not the player. That's good. Wait. What am I doing? I don't need to do that. So I give this a 99% chance of crashing because I removed the robot master code. But just to see. Oh, he's not even moving now. Oh, that's good. That's perfect. Let's break it in unexpected ways, right off the bat. Oh god, it's been too long since I did this. I don't know how I had it all organized. It was a hack job at the time. Is it down here? No, down there. Banker? Yeah, banker. If valid donation, brain event 1. Alrighty. So why isn't that working? Find target. Why no num? Where's my numbers at? Okay, I had to find them there. So that's fine. Why isn't that working? No error messages. You know, I said at the start I was going to hang around in here in case anyone wanted to chat while I was coding, but I'm having enough time digging through this old code now that I don't think that would be productive. Okay, so we're still defining all that, which is fine for now. I was just defining the board. What's it still doing? So why no work? The eternal code question. That just should all work. I don't get it. I do not get it. I don't get it, Tay. I don't get it. This has gotten really entertaining and productive for everyone. Just what you want in a stream. I appreciate that, Reese, but I don't think me flailing and getting nowhere will seem very magical to anybody. Oh, the World Series is on? I literally had no idea. That is how much I care. But go Cubs, why not? Where's an if available battle? That's when you stop. We don't want to stop. Well, we want to stop, but we want to actually move first. That'd be good. That's kind of key. You can't stop until you move, you know? Okay. Just out of curiosity. If we open the rockboard version of this, did that actually work at all? Was it broken all along? Nope, that's not. Oh! Oh! God, I'm an idiot. Never mind. I am forgetting how to even input donations into my own widget. Don't know that you guys have ever actually seen this part down here. But as it says right here, you enter the name, and then the amount donated, and then they actually move. Who would have thought? And then it crashes like I thought it would. Okay. Jeez, a victim of my own error handling. How can this be? I probably should have paid more attention to that error message, but what are you gonna... Oh, actually, that is what would have done it. Who wants to be the placeholder? Whoop. Med tools are now the bank. Alright, what we got now? Unknown variable winner. Alright, because there's no winner. Nobody wins in whatever this widget is called. Right, where's the winner? Is there no winner? Oh, there it is. Oh. Good. Alright, so we just don't need that anymore. We don't need a big move. Have weakness? Oh yeah, that code I deleted. How about that? Don't need that either. Rip. I might want to keep that. So we'll just make that false for now. I really hope next time I make a widget I have a chance to start fresh. There, I did it again. I just put in 5. Oh. The dream would be to start fresh with so much time that I can make like an empty template first. So I could just start from that as a base for all future widgets. But Defender, yeah, robots doesn't exist. Well, that still exists. That doesn't exist. Abort, no owner. Ah, okay. Oh, there's all this takeover robot master code. You know, I could just delete all of this and copy anything over I want to reuse later from the old project. Would that be easier or harder? I don't think I need any of this showdown code per se, except for reaction stuff. Hey, look at that. Does he take over red squares? No. Good. Good. Alright, so... Actually, you don't even need that. We don't need, like, anything, basically. That's what I'm saying here. We don't need anything. Just kill everything. It was all robot master battling crap that we just don't need. Alright, so let's see, now we're just gonna do the bank for now. Owner equals the attacker, and what do I call it? Beaky sprite equals we're gonna have to yeah, we're gonna need another switch for that. Attacker. Typing. Sprite equals building light. Try Lynn Wiley. I did get your donation, Leonia. I approve of making Try play a certain game. If I can't find a way to make the donation text publicly visible, which I can't believe they wouldn't let you do that on a, you know, a cancer charity fundraising page. Surely that's a thing people want. But if I can't find it, I'll be sure to read all the early donations out loud at the start of the marathon. Oops, I did that. I did that all wrong. We got... What we got? We got a cat. We got a cat over here. Take me to your cat. Oh. Gray with a white belly is like possibly my ideal cat. We got a name? Did I miss a name for Mr. Cat? Mrs. Cat? Ah, the nameless cat. Oop. A fat thumbed a big donation. T1, T1. T1. Okay, there's a building under there. How about that? Everyone's building Dr. Light Labs. Just how Dr. Light wants it. So that is all fine and dandy. Now let's make the other buildings. By 32. Oh, man. Oh. He's gonna let me move you? Nope. This is why I will never quite feel at home in GIMP. I just never know when it's gonna let me be lazy. What's that? There's definitely a way you can just drag. There it is. Like, why couldn't I do that before? I don't understand. Alright. Buildings. Wily buildings. Yep, there we go again. There we go. Yeah, I like Paint.net from what I've seen and used of it, but I was already used to GIMP at the time. I think I just had to click on it. That's all. I just had to click once. I was already so used to GIMP at the time that I just found out about Paint.net that I just never found any compelling reason to switch and learn a program all over again. And I think GIMP is technically more powerful than .NET. No, not roll Lin. Lin is not roll. Wait, no. I'm naming this. You know what? That's fine. We'll just be wildly inconsistent. That makes good programming code, right? Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm having that same conundrum right now that a new version of Game Maker is coming out. And it looks great in a lot of ways. Not quite including all the new features I'd hoped and dreamed of. Oh, I screwed it up again. But I also recently found a new game-making engine called Godot. Is that right? Oh, there's actually transparency on that castle there. Huh. What color was that supposed to be? To the internet! It's just white? Why is that transparent? It looks a little gray? I don't know. I'll just make it white, I guess. I don't know why a little bit of that would be transparent. Why would they do that to me? Has this song been playing forever, or am I crazy? Yes, it is an hour-long song. Holy crap. Go away, song. You know, as thematically appropriate as this is, I feel like I need some relaxing music after today. What's a good game for relaxing game music? Alright. That'll do for now. I mean, ideally, it would be a whole game, so I don't have to fiddle with music too much while I'm doing this. Try... Is that everyone? That's everyone, isn't it? Yeah, we're not. No Kalinka in this game. What am I doing? It's all good. That's all good. Berlin. Alright, what do we got here? Man, like, this is good, but I'll be honest, the moment I clicked on that and I saw Phoenix Wright, I was like, oh, I could just put on some smooth jazz. Oh, we might have to do that shortly. It's been a while. That's not what I want. Nope, that's also not what I want. Buttons. Alright. Let's name that after me instead of Dr. Light for consistency. Try Lim Wiley. Okay, so I believe everyone should have their own buildings being put down now. Everyone moving a square. It's hard to tell if those level 1 buildings are proper, but I think they are. Try and mines kind of look similar. But that's what colors are for. Okay, and the number covers up the bottom of that by and large, which is fine. This means I don't have to put anything, or I don't want to put anything interesting there. But I'll probably touch up those images at some point. Oh, I didn't fill in the checkerboard on other people's. Yeah, let's jazz it up. Let's jazz it up. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah. Oh, that's what you need after a long day. That's the stuff. Yeah, I do remember that shadow, but I don't know how to fix it. The problem was the edges of the font being aliased. I don't know how... well, why was that happening? I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure how fixable that will be, but we'll see. Did I not? Didn't I just... Shouldn't you... Shouldn't you... There we go. Well, yeah, we were using a color key thing, and because of the edge of the font was fuzzy, it wasn't keying out properly. Alright. I'll import that later. Important thing is that it's working. Now, we have some mechanical questions on how this game is going to work. We need to figure out here. How do you design a Monopoly game that is as hands-off as possible? No, Tails. I've not played either of those. I would like to play both of them. I don't know when I'll get to them, but I'd like to. I didn't play, what was the 4, 5? The one where they introduced Athena? Whatever that was. I think I played that at like the beginning of the year or something. Maybe closer to a year ago, because it was before we moved into our house. Yeah, Dual Destinies. Let's see, so if we want the simplest Monopoly game ever, we want people to always buy an available square when they land on it, because that's generally what people do. Are we going to have currency? That's a question. Ugh. Yeah, apparently according to my neighbor, the cats in the neighborhood that go outside have gotten into some scuffles where things got real bad, and I won't relay the gory details, but definitely never letting Teddy or Bernie outside. Yeah, investigations. I think Lynn wants to get to those before she gets to Dual Destiny, so yeah, I'll probably play those someday if they're in the house just waiting to be played. Alright. I mean, you kind of have to have currency if you're playing Monopoly, right? You can't not have currency. It just won't do. Why are you even playing? You know? That's not right. No, that is right. Alright. Money. Um... Well, if we ate something every time we land on someone else's space, we wouldn't get anywhere in the game because we would just be eaten all the time. Which is why things have to be like super stripped down. Let's see, how much money do we want to start with? We'll do an even thou. Alright, so... What am I doing? That's not what I want to do. Battle. Battle. Oh, good morning, Bernie. Did you wake up? Oh yeah, it's about dinner time. It's about time for you guys to bug me constantly for food until it's actually dinner time. That'll be fun. Alright. So... we want to do if attacker.money, say every property is $100 to buy. Nice and simple. No boardwalks. Money minus equals 100. Oh, that's my favorite right here. Turn that up. Of course there's property. You can't have monopoly without property. So that means this needs to be in there. You don't get the property if you don't pay the money, you know? It's just not how that works. Alright, alright. We need, well, the crap part is that means we need to have like a money display. Ugh. Who wants to code that, right? On the bright side, because second Densetsu 3 is 4x3, that means we have more real estate to work with, because it'll be like that the entire time. So I can just put it in here. Da, 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 da. Yeah, you can PM me on site or just at me on Twitter. Either way should be fine. For prize pool stuff. Let's see here. Oop. Alright. Oh, text. I'm just gonna have to spitball these numbers. Try that for now. Fairly far off. Want that more like right here-ish. Maybe invert those numbers. Wait, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. Do 1,000 and 200. Getting there. Yeah, 300. Getting there. I really need to default that to the right background. Okay, Bernie, you can have a treat. About 32 to the right. Prizes are pouring in. Usually people wait until the last minute to donate. So like the day before the marathon, I'm like filling in the prize pool. And people keep me worrying we're not going to have enough prizes that entire time. Alright, that was pretty good. Guess maybe I should have left the lines that. Probably should have. Teddy! Teddy! Hey. That's not what we scratched. That was way off. And go 850. Pretty close. Pretty good. Little back. Nah, not that far back. Let's go 80. Nope, too far. Nope. Little too far. The logistics of a cat cam for the marathon are difficult unless I pre-record like we did that one time. Seems like something that would be good to do, considering this is for cat face and all. But I don't know if I will have time. So don't hold me to that. Hey. You boys getting into trouble over there. I think Teddy's been picking on Bernie because Bernie doesn't have teeth anymore. The big bully. String? Yeah, string. That's not how that works. Wait, why is your name? That's not how names... That's not how you name. Where do I name? Yeah. Bernie had a thing where he's allergic to his own teeth. So he had to have all his teeth removed. Which he seems surprisingly fine about. He doesn't seem to care at all. Still eats everything just fine. He's still happy as a clam. Yeah, allergic to his own teeth. That is weird and probably not fun. But there you are. What am I doing? Alright. I'm just drawing everyone's on top of everybody. I can fix that. Ugh, student email. What are you doing? Go away. Go away. Burb. By burb, I mean I'm right here, but I have to answer this email. Okay, I can wait till tomorrow. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the ideal order, but that's fine. Everything's fine. Let's see. We'll do. Excellent. Excellent. Y equals 2a. Y plus name times 32. Getting there. A little small. I don't know why that font is smaller than this font. It should be the same font. Let's go 50. Oops, that's not what that is. Okay, how do we make that font bigger? Set font. Seems like it should be fine. Is it a scale thing, I wonder? There we go. Much better. Let's move that up a bit. Space that out a bit. And space those out a bit. There we go. That looks pretty good. Might change this background to be easier to read. Speaking of, how do I make the default background what I want it to be? That's not it. That was also not it. That is also not it. Okay, Ted, you can have a treat too. No, it's not that. Where did I put that? Oh, I was changing the background there. So I just need to do... that. There we go. Nope, nope. What am I doing? Where am I going? Let's clean this up a bit. Or pretty it up a bit, I mean. Make it more money-like. That's better. Alright, so do people lose money when they lose money? No. Object sign. I have an object sign? Why would I have an object sign? What's going on here? Oh. Something bad. That's what's going on there. There we go. We don't have Netflix, but she would probably be interested in that. What'd I do now? Square dot money? Squares don't have money. That's just crazy talk. It's crazy. It's up there with corporations or people. Squares having money. Why would that? Oh, crap. No, that's fine. Why is it doing that? Why? Who gave Squares money? Teddy, did you give Squares money? Why would you do that? Wait a minute. What context is battle being called? It's being called within a square. That's why Squares got money. No, that's not why Squares got money. They don't have names. Why would they have money? Oh, that is why. Trying to take money from Squares when Squares don't have money. That was the problem. There we go. Try minus 100, minus 100, minus 100, minus 100, minus 100. Beautiful. Alright, here's next. Wily. So what happens if Wily lands on a property that Tri owns? Nothing. That's what happens. Which is not what you want. Wily should lose money. That's what should happen. Alright. Dropping cat faces into a tube? Maybe. That's an idea. Did Terry have favorite video game characters? That anyone is aware of? Like Rabbites or Metools or Servbots or Prinnies, what have you, that kind of thing. Rabbites. I knew she had good taste. If the owner is me, then Square's level. Oops. Money equals what's that? Let's see, how do we want to do this? I mean, dropping a bunch of rabbits in the tube sounds adorable and thematically appropriate. So maybe we'll do that. Alright, let's see. Let's see, we need to check first if this person has enough money to pay their fines. And if so, they pay their fine. See, I don't need to double up on that, I don't think. There's probably a more efficient way to do this. If not the bank. That's not right. If owner is not equal to the bank. Else bankrupt, which we'll worry about later. Why are you yelling at me? Oh. Oop. Alright. Ew, tired, eh? Ugh. Alright, so we don't want. I don't know that we need any of that, actually. Alright, if owner is not the bank, then they pay up. And find the owner and give them the money. You know, just in case we want to change it later, let's make it constant for the property value. What do we call that? Let's call that PV, property value. Could be better. Oh well. Yeah, we really don't need any of this down here. This could all be done better. Let's get rid of it. Weird. Okay, if you're bankrupt, your money goes to 0. Or wait, that should go second. The other person gets all your money. Oh, scope. Why you gotta screw with me? Alright, that should do it, I think. Okay, so if try lands on my square, he crashes the game. Line 28. Right, because players don't have an owner, squares have an owner. Wait. No, that's fine. Alright, so I will land on Lim. And that did not work. Didn't work at all. Why no work? Oh. Oh. I know why that happened. So, yeah. How do I want to do that? See, the starting level of properties is 0 instead of 1, like I was coding like it was. So, let's... Yeah, it's just easier to do that. -1 there, and we'll start at 1. No, this isn't Java. GameMaker uses its own language called GML. GameMaker language. Who would have thought? It is Java-ish, but not terribly. Well, it's been a long time since I've used Java, so... Alright, if Wiley lands on tries a lot, if I could type in stuff correctly. Okay, Wiley got poorer, try got richer. Everything is right with the world. Oh, it's time to feed the boys. I will be back. Alright. Lynn just got home, and I like her better than anyone else, so I'm gonna go spend time with her now. Ha. Yeah. I don't know if I'll bonus stream any more of this. Probably not. Don't know when I would have a chance. But hopefully it'll get done in time. In the meantime, prize pool is open. Click link up top left there if you would like more information. And yeah. See you guys Monday and then Friday. Good night, Backloggery.